It's day one of 28 days, systems and self-care to have a more peaceful home. This is like the most stressful time of the year. It's the end of the year, so not only with work responsibilities, but also at home with all the holidays that are around now. It's really easy to lose your grounding and forget about what's important and kind of put ourselves on the back burner in sacrifice of having everything all together and having our perfect home and having all of the presents done. And I just wanted to create something to give us air and to just remind us all, including myself, because I also get wrapped up in the chaos. Um, it's just, this is an offering to help us all just like stay grounded, and it's completely free. We're going to be on my YouTube every day for 28 days. I'll probably be going live most of the time, but I might do like a post here and there. Let me grab my matcha. But day one, so I feel like what's most important for day one of this is releasing the idea of perfection. Perfect isn't real. I think it helps to like understand that this idea of perfection is like truly created more by marketers than anything. It was by them selling you this idea that you can achieve being perfect, that you're not human. You know, people are benefiting from that. People, you're paying people to be like, hey, how can I be perfect? How can I do this? How can I have the perfect skin, the perfect hair, the perfect home, the perfect sex life? Like everything is marketed to us. And the first step is realizing that perfect isn't real. It's this made up idea, and we're all humans, and human error is a thing, and humans are never going to be perfect. And accepting that and giving ourselves grace with that is really important, because a lot of what I want to talk about in these 28 days is going to be releasing this idea of perfection, but also like if you are used to cleaning your house and making everything perfect, then and you believe in this idea of perfection, then you're going to be sacrificing making yourself a delicious meal before cleaning the house. You're going to be having to tidy everything before you relax. Like I want us to really hone in on this idea that rest doesn't have to be earned. We're not like more together because we're prioritizing cleaning the house first before we rest. Like that, this like it's almost like we're conditioned to believe that that's like a more noble thing, to have all your ducks in a row and then you can rest. That's not the case. Like if you are craving a nap and you need a nap, but you have a sink full of dishes and your floor is a mess and you need to vacuum it, like I want us all to just think about, why would I put off my rest in order to have a clean house? I think our homes, it's so nice to have a home and a space that we feel safe in and good in, but whenever we are trying to keep it perfect at the expense of our own mental health, physical health, our own water intake, you know, like I want us to be aware of why we're doing things when we're doing it, and not just go do something that we saw our parents do or that we think that we're supposed to do. So dropping this idea of perfection, giving yourself grace for not being perfect, I think is just a really important first step. Is there anything else I want to say? Kind of rushing because I have to go to work. I have to drop off my kids and my mommy's because they're out of school. And also, like, if you have the means to hire someone to come to your house once a week twice a week, once a month, once every 6 weeks, and do a deep clean for you so that you can get that off your plate. That's something I'm personally working towards with my own budgeting. But that, I think that that's like a great investment in your own self. Like paying someone to come and give you support in your home, if you can afford it. I think that's a great use of resources. So yeah, I'm excited for the next 28 days. Maybe I want to give you some journal prompts too. So today, maybe look at where has this idea that this striving for perfection, where has it served you? Where has it hindered you? Yeah, and where do you need to let it go so that you can, where do you also, like, where do you prioritize, I guess, where do you not give yourself space to rest? Where do you believe that you still need to earn rest? And why do you think that? Where does that conditioning come from? Have you just seen that happen in your family? Is that societal pressure? Like, where do these ideas that we have to work to get rest come from? And I really want us to ground into the idea that if you want to rest, like, you get to rest. You don't have to earn it. It's not something that we're getting a medal for. Like, no one's watching us. There's not Santa Claus watching and making sure, like, oh, you did this, and now you get to rest. Like, that's not a real thing. So how can we release that idea that we need a rest to, we don't get to rest until we've earned it? And how can you make a practical step doing that today? Where can you say, like, fuck these dishes right now, I'm going to stretch for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go on a walk outside and leave my phone at home. And I love my phone too. I'm on my phone. I get lost in these scrolling, I get lost in a scroll every now and then. But where can you, like, make space for your own rest? Because sometimes we can get the phone and be like, oh, this feels good and I just need to zone out. And that's fine, but were you putting limitations on that? Are you saying, like, let me just do this for 20 minutes, I'm gonna put a timer on, and then once that timer's done, I'm gonna go take myself on a walk. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna make a really, like, yummy meal right now that I can eat and just, like, be present in my body while I eat it. And also, where are you already stressing about the holidays? And how can you, like, sometimes it helps to plan everything out or write everything that's in your mind, get it on paper and be like, okay, I have a month, like, I'm good. And where can you be like, I can take a couple things from this list every week and do them and still take care of myself? Because that's the goal, right? Like, we want to be taking really good care of ourselves in this time and not getting lost in the chaos. And not, like, getting wrapped up in this idea of perfection and this idea that, like, I have to do everything perfectly or someone's going to think I'm a failure and they're going to know the real me that I'm not perfect, because you're not perfect. We're all human. We're all imperfect. So I want us all to just ground into that idea. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for dealing with my a little bit crazy energy as I'm trying to rush out the door, but this is, like, all part of like me also being on this journey with you. I've got to release the idea of perfection. I didn't have a script today. I didn't really prepare. I had the idea of what I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna just roll with it. And I hope that me showing up in that, like, realness and not being so polished, like, also gives you permission to be not so polished as well. Okay, y'all, drink your water, do your journaling, take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow.